Hi there, we're Jess and Greg, and we're taking our van on an epic 10,000-mile journey all the way from Key West to Alaska.
But before we head there, we're heading south. Today we're hitting Congaree National Park in South Carolina on our way to Florida.
We're going to be doing the Boardwalk Loop Trail and then celebrating Maya's birthday by getting her favorite food, pizza. Make sure to hit subscribe and let's hit the road. We started our morning off at a Harvest Toast just outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Since this was a big travel weekend for us, heading from Pennsylvania to Florida, we opted out of making coffee and breakfast and headed straight for Krispy Kreme. This was one of Greg's favorites growing up, getting a fresh donut. Unfortunately, they were not made in-house at this specific store, but it was still a quick and easy stop. They had a ton of different flavors, but we both decided to be boring and opted for plain glazed. And now we're headed off to the exciting part of our day.
So apparently this place gets really bad with mosquitoes during the summertime because they have this super cool mosquito meter right in between the bathrooms. They even have ruthless and war zone as descriptions for the mosquitoes. Luckily, we're all clear today.
Congaree National Park is located near Columbia, South Carolina. The park is famous for its enormous trees, some of the tallest on the East Coast. Popular activities here include walking the Boardwalk Trail and renting kayaks or canoes on Cedar Creek. We plan to do the 4.4-mile Weston Lake Loop Trail, which combines part of the Boardwalk Loop. However, a decent chunk of the boardwalk is closed for construction, so we ended up having to pivot. We had originally planned to do the Weston Lake Loop Trail, which is part of the Boardwalk Loop, and then it extends even further, but unfortunately, a decent chunk of the Boardwalk Trail is closed, so we had to pivot and we did part of the Sims Trail instead. Walking along the boardwalk, we saw how swampy the land is. It turns out much of this land is untouched because it was difficult to log, so now we have the opportunity to explore this old-growth forest. Based on the reviews of Congaree, I kind of expected it to be a forest of really tall trees, but it turns out there are really tall trees scattered throughout. Most of them are really actually a lot smaller. Still decently tall, but not the super tall ones you see like this one behind me. Towers over the rest.
If you can see, all of these trees have piles of sticks and rubble from the ground because this park floods completely 10 to 12 times every single year. And you can see it all as you walk along the trail.
The reflections on this lake are pretty wild. I mean, you can see clearly defined clouds and trees and sky. Pretty neat. But Maya is not enjoying this large overlook here, so we're gonna head out. Well, that concludes our time in Congaree National Park. Pretty neat park, very diverse ecosystem, very swampy. If you come in the summertime during the right months, you can see a ton of fireflies, which would be really neat to see. But remember Greg talking about that mosquito meter? You're probably going to have a lot of mosquitoes too. And Greg?
I liked it a lot. I like the boardwalks, unlike Maya, and I like the swamps too. It was good for pictures, so 8 out of 10.
You know me, dog friendly. 10 out of 10.
That's true.
Fast forward a few days, we are finally getting Maya her pizza. We are at Redlands Pizzeria. We just got this. They have these massive pizzas up to a mega size. We went with the jumbo and got like a pepperoni with some hot honey drizzle. Very excited to try this. So they were so nice in there. We had one piece that was just cheese for Maya, and they even took it and they put it in this box, cut it up for her. Like, how nice is that? But we are hungry and we're ready to eat. Oh, yeah. These are good. Cheesy, garlicky, delicious. Oh, they're hot. Is this your birthday? Are you 6 years old? Oh. Okay.
A 6-year-old pizza.
Oh. You're so yummy.
Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully next week we'll be somewhere a little bit warmer. Be sure to subscribe to follow along on our journey from Key West all the way to Alaska. I feel like sometimes people see tripods and just drive towards them. Oh, here we go. Okay.
What about you, Maya? What'd you think of that trail?
She says 6 out of 10. Way too many boardwalks to walk on. What am I saying? Wait, I can't. I'm freezing. What do I start with?